I hope you enjoyed reading that blog post. So I was indeed a victim to internet hacking, and my internet identity was stolen from me for about 7 to 10 hours until I was able to become aware of this situation and then from there solve the problem. But ultimately I wanted to send out a message where I would tell you exactly what's going on, because from my understanding this scam has been circling the globe for close to a year at this point. The message stated that I was in London and I got beaten up and someone stole my wallet and I had no money to pay for my hotel bill and I needed $2,500 wired to a specific bank account. Fortunately, no one sent that money. That would have been terrible. I would have felt terrible if that took place. But ultimately, it really is a shame that there are talented people in this world who have these unbelievable skills, and they're using these skills to destroy people's lives, to destroy people's reputations, and to steal their internet identities. There's a valuable lesson for us to learn, because this does not only take place on the internet. This takes place in our lives as well. And during a time when many people are experiencing stress, many people may not have the most self-esteem at this point. Maybe they're having some of those self-limiting beliefs. Maybe you're in a relationship that's not working well, or you just got out of a relationship, or maybe you're unemployed, and as a result of that, you really feel empty inside and have low self-worth. What often happens is that people, when they are suffering, they don't want to wallow in their misery alone. So they bring the people in their lives down to their level, so they're just not alone at that low state, at that empty existence. But what I found, the irony of this, is that we often bring the people down to that level that we know are not going to disappear. So this is our family, this may be our friends, our spouses, or our significant others, our parents maybe. But we bring these people down to our level because we know they're always going to be there. And then what happens is they become a punching bag. And I'm here to tell you that that's completely unacceptable. These people that we often bring down to that level are the ones that love us just unconditionally. They don't want us to be in pain, which is why they even allow it to take place. But if you could become that much more conscious when this is happening in your life and prevent those emotions from overtaking your being, and then in turn having you say or do something that later you regret, I do believe that your world will be a noticeably different place. The satisfaction that we get from bringing someone down to that level is short term. But the long-term destruction and the emptiness that it brings into our lives could last forever until we break the pattern, like we always talk about, break that pattern and change our ways. So this experience has really been eye-opening for me, because I just never think about people causing harm to others, but it really obviously does take place in our world. But in addition to that, another valuable lesson, which I didn't share in this blog post, is my personal feeling of abundance. I literally had people from around the world calling me, emailing me, sending me messages, figuring out ways to contact me just to make sure I was okay. They knew it was a scam because it wasn't my style of writing and it just didn't make sense because they knew that I wasn't in London, but they just wanted to make sure that I was okay. So I want to say thank you to all those people if you are members of Brandentity. For those of you that did not receive that scam message, I just want you to be aware that it is going around, not because of me, but because of some scammer in a far-off place. But watch out for it. I still hope that everybody trusts the people in their world and live with that mentality where you do have a trusting mentality, but beware that there are people out there that do not want to wallow in their misery alone, and instead they're going to bring you down to their level so they're not by themselves. Don't be one of those people. Don't bring others down to that level, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say it again, the gratification is extremely short term, but ultimately the destruction could last through eternity. So with this being said, I hope you enjoyed reading this blog post. I hope you learned just as many valuable lessons as I did, because it was just, like I said, eye-opening for me. And as I always say, remember, this is simply the beginning, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for being you.